G'day, welcome to another Vector Basics video. This video will be on finding components of vectors. If we had an example vector of v where we have an unknown component x, a second component 1 and a third component 1, and we had a second vector u of 1, 0, minus 1, and we know that the angle between the two vectors is 45 degrees. What is the component x? So to work this out, we have our two definitions of our dot product. Firstly, that v dot u is the multiplication of each component and then added together. So we have 1 times x, which is just x, plus 0, and then minus 1. And we have our second definition of v dot u, which is the magnitude of v times the magnitude of u times the cosine of our angle. Now in this case we have the magnitude of v being the square root of x squared plus 1 squared plus 1 squared, which is x squared plus 2, times the magnitude of u, which is the square root of 1 and 1, which is the square root of 2, times the cosine of 45. And we go back to our special triangle. We have 1, 1, and root 2 being our hypotenuse. So the cosine of 45 degrees is 1 on root 2. So we can rewrite this now as root x squared plus 2. We can combine these two to be times root 2 on root 2, which we know would equal 1. Now, because these two dot products are the same, we now have two sides of our equation, which is x minus 1 equals, because this is multiplied by 1, equals the square root of x squared plus 2. What we can do here is we can square both sides, which would give us, remove the square root on this side, and we would have x minus 1 all squared, which if we multiply that out would be x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals x squared plus 2. Now, if we minus x squared from both sides, we can remove our x squared, so we have minus 2x plus 1 equals 2, and we can, to keep everything positive, I like to move everything over, so I add 2x to both sides, which gives us 1 equals 2x plus 2, and then we minus 2 from the other side, which gives us 2x equals minus 1, divide both by 2, x equals negative a half. So our vector v equals negative a half, 1, and 1. I hope that was not too unclear, and that showed how you can work out a vector component if you have two vectors and the angle between them. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.